Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. This is Lily. Today I'm going to be doing your reading using the Good Tarot by Caroline. Libra, I've tapped into the energy of the cards today, and as it seems like that there's I'm tapping into an energy of someone who is, I wouldn't say on a great knowledge of the spiritual realm or the manifestation or what I'm trying to say is that that seems like, for me, it talks about an astral projection of some sort, or a distorted point of view when it comes into seeing a person or building an opinion about someone. And I'm saying that because Libra, this is you in the state of an astral projection, or more of like a dream type of energy, where you feel completely elevated and completely unbound to the earth or the physical realm, which we all are in the dream state. But what is pointing out more, as there's some sort of a power that is being played out in the cards here with the Nine of Air. Okay. But at the same time, it's showing up with a playful energy, as the cards have emphasized about that there is a number of aspects that are being shown where it talks about this dynamic between you and someone else that is putting you into a question of knowing yourself, or of understanding your power, or it might be changing your understanding a little bit about people around you. And I'm saying that because here the next three cards are emphasizing on a lot of earth energy. First one, King of Earth. Second card between the King of Earth, the Two of Earth, and then we have the Emperor. If you look at these cards, it looks like the three cards are talking about two aspects of a personality that you're looking at. This might be you, and that's the person that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be an Aries, but the Emperor usually talks about a person who is published, self-published. That's an interesting step. But it talks about someone who have came into their power, into their 3D power, and they are able to manifest. The Emperor holds in it all of the kings and queens energies, which is really powerful, okay? And at the same time, the King of Earth, that's you, watching this Emperor. That's you, looking at this Emperor, trying to decide the understanding, or trying to build an opinion of some sort about this person, which is putting you in a little bit of a confused energy, or more of like, is this person is that way, or is this person is that way? Because Libras and Geminis and Aquarius, they are very communicative, and they rule the realm of communication. So it's more of like building an opinion about someone or their actions. It takes you not necessarily a long time. It actually takes you sometimes you wouldn't need a lot of time in order for you to tap into someone's energy and actually understand their in and outs in some way, right? Which is putting you in this state of hesitation and self-doubt about is what you really understand about the people around you. Is their true colors or not? Okay, because here we see that this emperor talks about someone who's really strong, but at the same time he's masked and he's decorated, you know, and all of that glamorous, you know, sort of spoiled energy in some way. Okay, this journey or this astral projection or this dream of yours that you have about this person or this understanding, it's bringing you into an energy of that you're leaving all of the past ways of understanding things in a completely different aspect. I'm seeing those two pictures as actually, or those two cards. Here we have the Page of Fire and the Two of Earth, okay? And I'm looking at those two cards here with this arrow of flashing lights, and here we have this part. It's actually mirroring each other, which talks about the different angles that you're looking at a person from an energetic approach and from a 3D approach, which seems like the amount of power that this person is showing you in the energetic realm is completely different from how they actually look physically in the 3D, in the physical life, right? The 3D looks like a statue, looks like someone who might be holding a lot of, I would say, beauty or some sort of, I would just say that you weren't giving this person the credit that they deserved. It just wants to come out like that. You misjudged a person. And it's bringing in you the Six of Air energy, which talks about the... I'm actually drawn into how this card is being playing or showing on the screen right now. Is that there's this road that this ship looks enormous. It looks so big, and it's moving by, I wouldn't say by the speed of light, but I would say that it seems like even the sea itself is giving its push to help the ship to move, right? Although it doesn't seem like it's actually moving for you personally. And it's bringing in you a wishing feeling. The Nine of Water and the Eight of Air have showed up in the Leo reading. You might be having some relation into the message coming through. Okay. If you would like to give it a look. But here we have the Nine of Water talks about the wish fulfillment, but in this card it's being displayed as the longing, the nostalgic, the I wish or what if type of energy. And it's actually giving you the Eight of Air as well. As you're seeing, this person can see the 360, picture of all that is around, or all of that is happening, right? Because here we have the Eight of air usually talks about an energy that someone who's not seeing, there's an unfoldment happening. But if that person actually decided to tap into the energies and to tap into to call on their higher self, there's some sort of a revelation or some sort of an elevation that's going to happen, that's going to set you free from the I'm not sure what should I do in this point or in this state of mind. Am I supposed to be judging this person in this way or in the other way? So it will be mainly dropping the energy of the judgment of some way, because here we have the Messenger of Fire and with the Four of Earth. As you're seeing this person, maybe this person looked to you like a statue, like someone who has actually, okay, so this is you, Messenger of Fire, okay, looking at this person. Before, it was the Two of Earth, which talks about stalemate, being stagnant, or looking differently from the energy that you're actually perceiving on a more spiritual or emotional level. But if you look closer to that person, while you are looking closer to that person, you can see that this person is actually having way more than you have gave them credit for, and it's making you sit and wonder, in a way, how can that statue, that closed statue, okay, be the same person as this one? Looks like a fairy, right? Looks like a magical, mystical creature. Here again, you are on your journey, or you are perceiving this person on their journey as they are following a passion. They look so tired. They look held by a burden, maybe. The burden of the 3D, which is the Nine of Pentacles, which talks about cloaked energy, toxicity, closed off of some sort. And it's pointing out something. Look at this circle in the back. It looks like in the energetic realm, it's like this is a portal behind this person, or behind her, right? And all of these pentacles here being shown looks like portals as well. But at the same time, this person doesn't seem as open as much as you're actually expecting them to be, or as they are showing in the world. There's some contrast of energies happening, and the more you look closer at this person, the more that you see them in this energetic realm, you actually see them more of like a saint, or more of like a very spiritual, religious person. I don't know, where's this coming from? Okay. So, the laying of the cards is actually talking about the interaction happening between you and this person in this astral projection, or in this, whereas actually the other person is showing you point of strength that you have not seen, or different personality aspects that you have not seen in the past. First card, Queen of Swords, coming into full understanding of spiritual and emotional power. Very, very intuitive. Follows synchronicities, and she doesn't look to you scary. She looks to you otherworldly, more of like, and look at this owl. Looks like it's bothered. It's bothered to be witnessed in a way, right? But she's like, yes, this is who I am. Second card here. The Moon card here emphasizes this portal that I was talking about, which talks about maybe the lunar cycle, the moon cycle, or the time. So this moon here is reflecting as a portal in here, which might in some cases talk about magic, not necessarily, but it's more of a like, because this moon card is actually showing here. Well, yes. Both of them are the same energies, those two moons, but here you're actually getting a more of a very close look. It's like She holds the power of the moon. She doesn't necessarily hold it, but it's more of like, it's just emphasizing the strength of this person energetically that is actually putting you into the, and I'm looking at this face here, that you're trying to emerge with it in some way. Right? Which is putting you into the complete movement with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands in the formal deck talks about a person who is actually waiting for the fruition of their manifestation to come towards them, or the waiting period. But I see here this ship is actually moving towards this opening in your understanding of the energy and the underlying aspects and point of views to look at something, which is, you know, it's working a lot on your crown chakra in a way. And here she's sitting on a flower. Interesting, right? And so the person showed up with the first energy as the Queen of Swords, the Emperor, which is like there's an embodiment of a lot of elemental sectors, which is or powers, fire, earth, because the King of Fire is showing later on. Now, again, emphasizing on the moon energy, we have here the Star card with the, look at how many rounds I'm getting. Oh my god, I don't know how many hands I have, but look at the you know. So here we have Page of Fire, the Moon card, and the Star, okay? And here we can see the King of Fire, which follows that, which is actually this halo around his head is actually matching the emphasizing or the so the Star and the Six of Fire. Sorry, Six of Fire first and then the Star card, yes. So it's all about around, which talks about infinite cycles of time, right? Cycles of time. The infinity, if I may say that. Six of Fire talks usually about public recognition or being in the spotlight, but it's more of like it's raising your awareness. It's coming here. And if it's playing with the same message from how you're looking at that person, you can see that this person is coming into the spotlight because it shows here as the Star card, right? But it doesn't seem like she's actually very showy of it. It seems like this Star card here, or this graphic, is talking about holding back to, you know, to show off the whole spectrum of how this person is going about their personality attributes, because a lot of people would be in the spotlight, would enjoy having this public recognition, but this person seems more of like a silent person, right? And here we have the King of Fire, or the King of Wands, which talks about that she's actually, this process of seeing her or seeing him in this process is actually illuminating you personally. You were trying to pull out something from this person, energetically speaking, if I may say. This message is going to resonate with at least one person, but this person has showed the real strength that they have, okay? It has pulled out an aspect of themselves that maybe you weren't aware of in the past. And after showing this aspect of self, she decided to match you with this illuminated energy around your crown chakra. She's actually showing it to you in the Akashic Records, which talks about the contracts that we have and the things that we have decided to do before we come to Earth, right? And she's actually showing it off to you in a way, which is bringing you into the King of Swords energy, which talks about complete discernment. It's like you're giving her your permission right now to be able to display that aspect of self. And here I'm seeing this part a little bit darker. It's like he's just leaning in to show off his true face. And this person is showing to you and bringing to you this message of telling you that we all embody in ourselves this energy one way or another. It's just that it needs some changes in perspective so that we can tap into our true essence. And the explanation of that is that why that person showed up in this astral projection with this way of unfoldment, because they themselves were not fully awakened until they understood the process. And this is confirming the message here with the Magician card, which talks about the Magician is one of the most powerful cards that talks about someone who can actually bring all sorts of manifestation on the 3D and energetically into a way of, because the Magician doesn't seem like he's actually completely shown off. He's actually putting his hat on. He's having his eyeglasses, and he's just starting to lean on into teaching you the power of manifestation and the power of embodying all of the energies all at once. Thank you so much, Libra. That was your message for today, and I'll speak to you soon.